Okay. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. We're doing the second episode of the podcast. There totally wasn't a first one that might have gotten messed up. But I'll go and reintroduce everybody once we hop over to the Discord here in a second. Shelby's walked away, so I'm not sure if I should wait for Shelby to walk back into screen or not, and then hop into the Discord, but we'll figure this out. Yeah. I'm gonna do another just little introduction because the first one didn't happen. We're gonna say the first episode it's a myth. I don't know what you're talking about. This is the second episode. This is the Ramble Room. Welcome. We're just... Oh my god, is my bitrate fucking dropping? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? I have a feeling this podcast is not gonna be... It's gonna be scuffed. It's just gonna continuously be scuffed. Anyways, I'm gonna switch over and unmute and shit, and we're just gonna start talking, because that's what this is, the Ramble Room. There's very little... There's topics, but we just ramble. That's what it is. So, yeah. Okay. Hello?
Hello, Shelby left us again.
Hello. She just shuffled off. There was sounds, and then we just hear in the distance, oops. So she might be dead.
Oh, that's not good.
Imagine if you died and all you said was oops.
I mean, that was probably me.
Oh no.
Also, I'm looking at my stream and the bitrate is dropping, and so this is not, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this without it just being scuffed every episode somehow. And
are you, recording it also?
Yes. So, we'll have
Okay.
Is your voice recording? Did you double check?
It's not.
I'm just making sure.
Hey guys.
We're just being good friends. Yes, what was the
about? So there was two things that happened. One, I forgot to move that box and I stubbed my toe again. Two, I forgot. Oops? No, that was the yelp. So the oops was I forgot how strong mozzarella cheese is when it comes to cheesiness. I barely added any, but it's just cheese.
Oh,
you got
damn.
You got globs right there.
It's the cheesiest mac and cheese. I barely added any more cheese.
It's more like cheese and mac at this point.
Yeah, I know.
It's like mac and cheese, but the cheese is all in gaps.
Okay, listen. I'm used to making mac and cheese with Colby Jack, not mozzarella.
You gotta think about pizza, man.
Yeah, you know, I forgot, man, okay? I forgot. So now I'm eating cheese and mac over here, genuinely impressed with this amount of cheese.
Look at that stickiness.
Yes, it is cheese and mac at this point.
Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can...
Only the classiest over here.
So
classy. If that's gonna help.
What are you doing?
What is low latency?
I think I know shit about streaming.
Hey, you streamed yesterday.
Okay.
Wow.
And?
I don't know if that's helping.
You streamed yesterday.
That might have made it worse.
Are you on OBS or are you on Twitch?
OBS. Sorry. OBS. Shit is being shit right now.
That's crazy.
Well. I just watched the bitrate go red.
Oh no.
It's so bad.
Are you live right now?
Yeah. It's so bad. Oh,
damn, that's crazy, man.
Oh, what if I did this?
I'm going to promote this.
Oh, promote the scuffs. Make sure it's titled "Scuffed as Shit." This just isn't happening. Oh my god, no. It's fine. We're gonna leave
Yeah.
that.
All right.
It's fine. It's fine.
Streaming
We're just
YouTube
gonna go. We're
announcements.
recording it,
At
so
content.
when in doubt, it's gonna go. Anyways.
All right.
Yes. Anyways.
Am now. Oh shit! I'm on all caps. Am now in podcast. Come watch me and friends be hilariously tired in a podcast. Lol.
Whenever I hear Shelby typing, what plays in my head?
What?
It's her absolutely just punching it so hard. Like every key.
Okay, listen.
That's-
I
listen.
imagine she used to use a typewriter. That's what
I did used to use a typewriter.
Oh my god.
That's
Fun
why you
fact,
hit
I
that
used to
shit
have
so
a
hard.
Ah, bruh. Bruh.
Like, you know those anime scenes where they're like, someone's doing a bunch of punches, it's just bam, 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 rapidly. That's what Shelby's doing on the keyboard
How
every
do I
time she
host
types.
What's going on in my brain?
How
It's just duma. That's
how
the
do you
one
host-
JoJo joke I know. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming.
Yep, podcast done. That was it. How do I host a stream again?
I don't
we
know.
were
It's
gonna
fucking
ask
weird.
you.
No clue.
Shit.
Anyways, I'm recording, so either way we'll have that.
Who cares?
Since the first one is a myth, I'm gonna like reintroduce you guys real quick. We just like went off topic for like 7 minutes.
Oh no.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go from like rotation around. So above me we got Sack.
Hello, Wayne.
Yeah. Then we have our grandmother or mother or mother of all, Shelby Rose. And we got Pika.
The one with the mac and cheese. It's more cheese than mac at this point. I don't know what all
Cheese
it
and
is.
mac.
So
We got Pika with most of our art is made by Pika. Or mine anyways. All of my art is made by Pika. Pika, great. Also, my bit rate is shit and there's 4 people watching.
Cool.
so red.
Hey, if you're in chat, put L for the bitrate. I would have greatly appreciated it.
I wanna see whenever people actually hear this. Say L once you hear this.
Oh.
Well, there's Pika.
We don't
Shelby,
count.
you don't
It came
count.
through.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I and Pika count.
You did a lowercase L too.
Okay, say like potato whenever you get like if anyone is in the chat when this finally comes around. Because I'm just watching this and I'm like, that was from like a minute ago when Shelby showed her neck.
Oh, someone finally put one.
Oh no!
Oh god, this is.
I'm funny.
Oh man. Anyway,
Hello, funny. I'm Sheb.
I'm the random. I did my. Hi.
You're on the channel. You know who
Yeah.
this is. I
There are
think.
6 people now watching this scuffed buffering shit. Anyways, today's episode.
You can do it. You can do it.
Okay, so since Valentine's is coming up, I was like, you know what? We're gonna do like some questions around here that are like, or like mainly dance around the topic of like love, but like fuck the
Oh
romance
lord, here we
shit.
go.
Fuck the romance shit. Not that. Fuck that. No. Friendship, platonic bullshit. So we're starting off by a trial with fire. We're gonna go around and compliment each other.
To that.
Oh my god.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. I don't know. I just figured trial by fire might as well get on the topic somehow. Friendship.
Forward slash. Wait.
Oh.
Redeem panic button on my stream. Chirpy, did you just do a panic button on my stream, on my chat, through somebody whilst watching somebody? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
That's some big brain shit right there.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Does this mean that I have to do the panic button, or can I eat my mac and cheese and fucking peas?
No clue.
What was the redeem?
Yeah.
Turn
what
off
was-
the lights. No mac and cheese for you.
Does turning off the lights make you stop eating mac and cheese?
It make
I
it very
can't
hard
taste the
to
mac
eat
and cheese without the lights on.
I can eat mac and cheese in the dark, like. What?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out how to host channels, man. I'm trying.
It's fine. This is sort of a scuffed one right now, so don't.
Yes,
I mean,
yes. The underscore
It's
and
the actual quality that's being put out. This scuffed.
did it work? Does it read as I'm currently hosting this?
Oh, God.
We will see. This is scuffed in mini Porsche. Got that. God damn it. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna raid you guys, even though there's nobody in my chat. That's how we're gonna do this.
don't
Chirpy,
think I
I'm not
heard-
streaming. You can't use. I'm not streaming. This isn't my stream. Damn it! I'm rejecting this. So you get your points back.
That's kind of fucked up, man.
I don't think
Raid
I've-
channel. The rando. Start raid. There we go.
Have I ever had a raid? Oh god, my bitrate is just gonna go further down. I have a feeling it's just gonna.
The more people who watch, the lower the bitrate goes.
Or should I cancel it? No. Start raid. There we
Oh
go.
my god! Remember when we were talking about the typewriting?
Mhm.
I just saw my hands go like this.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
geez.
fucking Christ, man.
Oh god.
Luckily, you're
Oh hey, look!
Luckily,
Shelby Rose is raiding with a party of one. Wow, I wonder who that could be.
It's
Bro,
so-
what is your fucking bit? What?
I don't know why it's. So
Either you
bad.
need to fix it, and then you need to fix the OBS, because you're doing something wrong.
What the fuck, OBS? What is OBS doing? I don't.
Oh my god, this podcast isn't the Ramble Room anymore. It's IT. IT work.
Help.
Well, I left that degree behind.
No.
What if
This isn't the Ramble Room. It's the.
I got rid of the music? I got rid of music. I don't know if that would even affect it, but I was like, let's just get.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh my
I got rid
God.
of music and it went out of red.
Hey, that's something. That's
It's
something.
getting somewhere.
Everybody refresh so that your stream can catch up.
So bad.
You're not gonna see that until like 5 minutes from now, Shelby.
So bad. There's 5 people watching this, and I think 3 of them are you guys, and it's.
You don't know that.
Oh god, why is this?
This
so-
is absolutely fucking beautiful.
I have topics and questions to talk about. It's just.
Then just fucking start.
Yeah, like whatever, forget about it. You have a recording anyway.
You're right. Anyways.
If you want to see the stream and to see the podcast and not this, then check it out on YouTube later.
If you understood that sentence, YouTube. Okay. Anyways, compliments. I don't even know how to go about this. I was just like, I want to do this. Because I thought it'd be.
I feel like this is just an excuse to bully me.
only you two got hands. Like we can't rock
wait,
paper
shit.
scissors.
Oh wait,
Like
shit,
what
I
are you
didn't
trying
think
to
of that.
do?
I did not think of that.
Zach and I don't got hands here.
We could be like rock, paper, scissors and then just say something. I don't know.
Hey, let's do a random number generator.
The thing.
Or we can use like dice.
Oh, actually, I have a dice like right next to me somewhere. I need to
I
figure out
got
where
something.
exactly.
I got something I can use.
What is it? Is it called Sack Vetoes? This whole topic.
No, it's this.
Close
Well,
enough.
I guess Sack is one.
Uh huh.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Genuine 10 out of 10 moment. I don't know where the fuck my dice are.
Ow.
Well,
Dang.
Brando, it's up to you to use a number generator.
I could. Yeah, I'll be able to look something up.
Just excuse me while I'm eating mac and cheese over
Let
here.
me use my internet that's also sort of shit. Doesn't Google...
Google.
What number?
Our lord.
Random number generator. Click. Okay, should I do... I'll do 4, since there's 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
And then whoever... name off numbers.
Huh?
1.
I think
3.
2.
Oh,
Yes,
hey.
4. So, I guess whoever's number pops up first, they'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Damn it. Okay. That was very pointless.
You should have went first anyway.
Complicated.
It's your idea.
But does that mean that Rando's complimenting everybody, or everybody's complimenting Rando?
I'm complimenting you guys.
Oh shit, okay.
And then I'll bring it down to 3, and we'll keep this little number generator going. We'll just bring it down to 3, and yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna start with Pika. I'm just gonna go. Whoop. I'll leave the sack for last, just to let them sit in anticipation and.
I hate this place.
Okay, Pika.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. I love your your upbeat attitude on things. Because
Aww.
you're always you're a very happy person, and even when shit happens, you're still it's fine, it's okay, but you mean it most of the time. You're just it's not it's fine, but it's not fine. It's you're genuinely just always a very upbeat person, and I like that.
Aww, thank you.
Take the love. Shelby, you are a lot more social than you can get. What the fuck? You're fine. Eat your noodles. You need to eat.
Don't choke though.
Don't look at Shelby.
God, Shelby made fine.
Penis.
I just realized I don't have any music playing because I turned it off. So it's just
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
That's how it works.
She's so quiet now. Okay.
Okay.
Really smooth, Shelby.
Shelby, for your own safety, wait till the compliments are done before you put another bite in your mouth. Shelby.
Oh my goodness. Shelby, I really enjoy how social you are. Even though you say you're not social. It's the noodles. It's the fucking noodles.
Why?
I'm good at this, I promise.
So close to doxing your address so more people can put "you're gay" on your door. Chad, that's an actual thing that happened.
Okay,
we're not going to
listen.
explain it, but that did actually happen. Rando, continue. Shelby, shut up.
You can tell us later. You can tell us later.
Angrily sips jar.
Just sit there and take the
I
compliment.
love how social you are. God damn it. At least
Sit there and listen.
We're
You
good.
don't got
at least online with all of Discord people and people on Twitch and everything, you're very social. I feel like you're panicking by me just talking to you.
I'm great at this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just go on the sack.
You are very much appreciated, Rando. You are
I
very
don't know
much
if this-
appreciated.
The baby is flash day after this.
I'm not
My
gonna
pasta
fucking
again.
bully you, man. God damn it. I really enjoy, Zach, how you're so you don't give a fuck. You genuinely don't, but it's also just very refreshing because it's just we'll be hanging out and it's yeah, it's no worries hanging out with Zach. Zach's just Zach, and it's amazing and I love it. Yeah.
And ignoring the threat of a pipe on your mailbox, yeah.
I'll take it.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm gonna do.
Yellow, what do you guys say?
You guys, you guys number off.
3.
Oh, I'm just slow. Mhm.
You're one. Okay. Well, Sack, you're going next.
Fuck!
Oh, man.
All right,
Y'all
Zach, we're listening.
are cool. I nailed it.
I didn't even hear you. What?
Yeah, I said y'all are cool.
They just-
I nailed it. I'm so good at this.
Oh yes. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay.
Do I have to be specific with people?
If you don't want to, I'm not gonna make you.
Okay, good. I'm about to crumble to dust over here, man.
God damn it, let me mod the freaking chat. Oh, next. I haven't been in mod view before. Shit.
Oh no, what happened?
Imagine being a mod.
I deleted it. That's fine.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Pika and Shelby, name number off. 1 or 2.
2.
Mhm.
Pika's one. Okay. Well, Shelby, go.
Alright.
Last.
Sorry.
Prepare for some cheesy ass shit. Also, I wasn't being awkward, Rando. Well, I was being awkward, but also I was
Cheesy.
genuinely dying.
No.
Let's go. Okay. Hmm. So, Zach, should I do you first or last?
Just get it fucking over with.
I'm gonna do it last. Got it.
Fuck you.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So, Rando, I very much appreciate how you are just a really chill and genuine person. It's really funny and really weirdly coincidental that we go through a lot of the same random shit that just happens. Like, half the time when we call, we both end up having very similar stories, and we're like, I know, right? Like, half the time, and it's really funny. I appreciate that. Hey, Zach, you're not going last this time. You're going middle.
Oh boy.
Zach,
Zach,
I really appreciate how we could just talk about the most random shit. And usually, like, we'll be having two completely different, like, separate conversations at the same time, but we're still having a conversation. Like, I'll go off for, like, 10 minutes about streaming, you'll go off for 10 minutes about guns, and we just go back and forth like a conversation, even though there's, like, almost no conversation happening, and it's awesome. I freaking love it. It's hilarious. Also, you're always there, and that's cool.
I literally don't exist. What the fuck do you mean?
But you're in all of our walls. You're constantly here.
It's more of like a metaphysical sense, but okay.
Hey. And then Deka, I very much appreciate how you're like a light in existence, but also partially incognito. You are the most wholesome and innocent person until you're not, and I find that the funniest shit. It really cracks me up.
I think it's funny too.
It
I
is
can't wait for
awesome.
the day I hear you say piss.
That's actually a word I can and do say, but you say that and I don't want to say it.
It's gonna happen one day. I'm waiting for it.
And also, all the art you do is absolutely amazing, and thank you for all of the art that you've done for me with Beta and Streamland, everything. It is so much appreciated. Like,
Ditto on that
absolute
one.
amazing artist. There we go.
At Pika Bug.
What?
At Peekabug, yes. Promo the Peekabug.
All the art. All the art. Fill their
So true.
commissions.
Ah.
I got username in here somewhere. Hold on. I can't find it. Fuck.
What are you
I
doing?
don't know.
You get away with it this time.
Crime.
Did you just say crime?
No.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
That's the sound of me believing you.
Okay, Pika.
Yes.
Your
turn.
You are last, but always do.
Oh, so Zach got off easy.
You let
wanna
me
go
get
back?
off
We
easy.
can go back and let Zach do it again.
Yeah, let's go with Pika then Zach. So that Zach gets to be, save the awesome for last. Like, both of you are awesome. Everybody is awesome. Wait, that doesn't work in this case.
I'm gonna hang
Save the
myself from
funny
my
part.
truck.
It's like the
Sarah.
Lego people.
It's like we're all
Everything
different.
is awesome.
It's like we're all different types of food in the meal. It's a really good meal. But
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, God. You just
Food
put it
pyramid.
in- Food pyramid.
It's not really a pyramid, it's a triangle.
It's
Because
a
the pyramid
square.
applies to the other side.
It
It's
can't
a
be a
square.
triangle right
You
now because
guys.
there's 4 of us. There's
You
4
guys,
sides in
it
a
is a
pyramid.
square. You guys, it is a square.
There's 4 sides in a pyramid. If you do not count the bottom one.
It's a square.
The food square. Okay, anyways, Pika, go.
You guys don't know your shapes.
Yeah.
This conversation has gone. Pika,
But
go.
I-
Listen,
know
I've been
fourth-dimensional
streaming for 4.5.
shapes. Does that
I've been
count?
streaming-
Oh,
I've been streaming for 5.5 hours, okay?
Pika, go.
I'm
Just
tired.
go, Chuck, please, I beg you. I don't know where this conversation went. Oh my god.
Okay. Red dough.
Just point.
I love our conversations. We're like hanging out late at night and just talking. And you're super chill, and I love how open you are with me and how Shelby. You guys are all messy.
Let's just pretend we didn't see that. Continue.
I'm listening.
Shelby, I love how creative you are and how much you know because you study it about breed. I'm listening.
You're really going right now, aren't you?
Ah.
I'm listening.
Too much has happened. Okay. Yeah, I love how much you know about brain stuff and that you're so smart and so creative, and I love everything you make. And it's great. Nice.
I appreciate you,
Lane.
Pika. Alright, Zach, your turn.
I think you're.
Never mind.
Oh, what?
Nothing. Go.
Compliment the sack.
I think you're very cool and funny, and I like your when you tell jokes and it is just dry, and I think it's super funny.
What am I, toast?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yippee!
You
Alright,
know
Zach,
what I
your
mean.
turn.
Like a good slice.
Oh yeah, we all did it.
Nope, it's your turn.
Nope.
I already
Apparently
went.
not.
It's your
Apparently
turn.
not. I think you skipped your turn.
Fine.
I'll let this be known. I was gonna let you go and let it pass, and Shelby was like, nah, Zach has to do it.
Because funny.
Rando,
If you send the bomb, send it to Shelby's. That's all I'm saying.
I'm already writing down the address. Don't worry. Rando, cool conversations, very chill. Pika, cool art, very happy person, fun to hang out with. Shelby, die in a hole. Also, cool beta stuff.
Oh, my God.
Woo, we got Zach to say compliments.
Good job.
Yay!
Can I shoot myself now?
No.
In a video game. I know your bit rate. I know your bit rate sucks, but just in case
I want
it's a
to do
video
slash. I want to type slash kill in Minecraft.
Oh, goodness. Oh,
Anyway.
man. No, it's weird. Isn't it weird how like we've known each other for like over a year now?
What?
We've
That's
known
kind of how
each-
time works.
I
Yeah.
know, but like
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah.
feel like it's been a year. Yeah.
It is a thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Friendentine's Day.
Brendan times.
Friendletine's Day?
Friendle.
Friendletine's Day. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That was too cheesy. I need to get myself some water. I'm dying. I'll be right back.
It's the cheesiness of the compliments and also the cheesiness of your mac and cheese that is just like multiplying on each other.
Exactly.
I was just the cheese dust.
There was no cheese dust. That was made completely
I
from
think
scratch.
There's some on the counter.
I think the cheese
I know it.
dust. I think the cheese dust is sack because sack is dust. And had to
I'm
be compliments.
crumbling before your eyes.
Crumbling before your very eyes.
Oh my god.
Actually, I'm good now. We're good.
Oh, okay.
I
Zero
was just gonna say,
hydration.
you ask why you call the grandma when you literally dress like a fucking grandma right now.
How
Like,
am I
you
dressed
look-
like a grandma?
You look like an elderly woman I would see working in a library. Like, especially that necklace you're wearing.
Oh, hey, but pocket watches are cool. I like steampunk, man. It's a vibe.
Uh-huh. Still makes you look old.
Only old people use pocket watches.
No, that
Now you look like a
doesn't
babushka.
That really doesn't help. God
And
damn it.
now you just look like a babushka.
Babu. Oh man.
Oh no, man. I'm done. Okay, all right. What's the next topic, Randall? Go.
Shelby's having like like in Vines how they used to just put stuff on top of their head to be a different character. That's what Shelby's doing.
No. I think the next thing I had on here was what were like our first impressions of everybody like when we first met. Cause like I feel
Joke's
like I
on
know-
you. I don't remember.
I was just about to say, I think I know what Pika's and Shelby's were of me, but I don't know what yours was of me. And it's because you don't remember.
Memory issues, bitch.
Oh, god damn it. I don't even know when I really got to know Sack, because, like, it's only really happened somewhat recently. I guess, like,
I think
the
it was
first
just because of like beta stuff.
beta.
Like
and then,
when we would do like the 4 people calls without beta.
Yeah, and then beta, and then that first multiplayer madness with, like, when you and Para hopped into our call. with
Yeah, and you
Pika.
harassed us.
So I actually, I don't know why, this has always been a weird quirk about my existence. I have the memory of a soggy potato chip. But that soggy potato chip turns into a whole ass potato when it comes to people. Because I have all of my memory went into remembering people. I remember exactly how I met every single one of you, and it's memories that I have in my mind. Rando, I ran past you in the original thing of the shack, and then you were talking, and I was trying to get your attention because I was trying to meet new people, but you were just too spaced out, going everywhere because there's too much happening. Pika, you were standing there in that same server, so it was during this small time period, and you were sitting there in front of a campfire, just sitting there, overstimulated. You did not know what you were doing. You were like, huh. And then I went over to my Kai, and you were just like, hi. And I'm like, hi, I don't know what's happening. You're like, me neither. And they're like, okay. In my mind, I'm like, wow, this person's scared. And then the first impression I have of Sack was actually
I know this one.
This is the same time as the one with Para, because I was sitting here, I joined the server, I joined the VC, and then all of a sudden, Para has a leaderboard where everybody's fighting to be the #1 bitch, and Sack was one of them.
Oh my god. Sorry, I was trying not to laugh because I
Sounds about right.
I looked over at the fucking stream and it had frozen, but it was when Shelby was taking a bite with the pot.
You should have screenshotted that.
I was trying to get it and then it went away. It
That's
was
what
there for like
clips are for.
a second. I wasn't quick enough, but it was just.
Oh, that's funny. Just
Because oh god, I was just like paying attention, like yeah, like that, I remember that. Then I glance over and it's just.
L.
I'm looking at streamers when Shelby was holding her hand up to the camera. That's how much lag I got.
Real
It's
far back
so
then.
far.
Oh yeah, that's
huh?
where I'm at too. Yep.
I don't know
Yeah.
where it's at. We're gonna just let it go.
Fix your fucking stream, man.
One day.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do right now. Anyways.
You can figure it out after. It's fine.
Yeah, well, yeah, not now.
I do
First
remember being
impression.
somewhat intimidated of Sack, actually. At first, I was kind of somewhat intimidated by Sack.
I wasn't intimidated by Sack. I just didn't know, like, I just didn't know Sack, and I was like, I could never get a vibe from you because you were just there. You didn't have a vibe. You just existed.
That's my whole thing. I just show up in places. That's my whole bit. I just show up, and sometimes I don't leave.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no, I remember the first time I was in a small VC that had Sack in it. I tried talking to you, Sack. I don't remember what it was about, but I was like, so this, and you're like, yep, and that was it, and everybody else was muted at the time, and we were just sitting there just like, I was just sitting there just like, so you're like, Minecraft, and you were like, yes, we're on a Minecraft, so I'm like, I know.
I can imagine that. Yeah, that sounds accurate.
That was the first conversation that we had. And I was just like, well, yep, you know what? And then I was like, I gotta go to bed, goodbye. And then that was like right when everybody got back.
Oh, man.
And then I didn't get back on VC for like 2 days because I was thoroughly embarrassed.
Oh.
I think I'm glad you got back on VC, Shelby.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Mhm.
I think the first time I really got to talk to you, Shelby, was when like beta stuff was really going on. Cause like I had a few little bits here and there, but like I didn't get to know you until beta.
I remember you constantly telling me, like, whenever there was a pause of, you are one of the people that I want to get to know, by the way. And I'm like, huh? And it's like, I will get to know you. I have a list. And I was like, what? And that went on for a couple months.
Yeah,
Like,
and
every
then-
time, at least once or twice, just, you're on the list. I'm going to get to know you, and you will be my friend. I'm like,
I believe that.
And then I started telling you, Shelby, I was like, hey, Randall really wants to get to know.
As if I wasn't just.
It was so
fucking
funny.
blunt. I'm just.
Like literally, people would ask me like, "Who's this Shaq? Who are these Shaq people?" And I'm like, I talked about you guys all the time. I still do. And I was like, so Sack's that random weird plague doctor in the corner that embarrasses the hell out of me and gives me a lot of shit, but they're hilarious. Rando's a person who wants to be my friend that I know absolutely nothing about other than she wants to be my friend at some point, and she has a list. And I was like, I think it's this adorable, wholesome human in the corner that's very shy. And that's literally like the first thoughts that I had about all of you guys.
I was just like, this is gonna happen. We'll make it happen.
Well, and I'm just sitting here just like,
It's worked.
okay.
I'm like, when?
Hey.
Give me your talk.
I knew it. I knew it.
You knew it. You knew it was gonna
I knew
happen.
what I was doing. Totally. I totally knew what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
No, and then Pika, me and Pika, it was when we were like helping Talon dig that fucking hole. And we just like
I mean,
went
that's when we first called because I was like, hey, you had like asked me to do that like commission for your art, and then like, so we were already talking. I was like, hey, so like the call's really big, and I do not like it. So like, can we go somewhere else? And then you're like, yeah, okay.
I was like, yes,
that's
I would
like-
enjoy that.
I think
But, like,
I do have a first impression thing now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh.
Related to that like for the longest time, Mano, you and Bika, I thought you two like knew each other before the garden.
yeah, me
like
too.
every time like it was only you two talking to each other. It's like, oh, they must have known each other before.
No.
And it's like
No.
like it took me a while to realize, oh, they didn't.
No.
Weird. Like that's the vibe I got.
Nah.
So it was always you two and VC together. Every time I
just
saw
wanted to
y'all.
high five, but yeah, I forgot you don't have a camera.
It's just like, hello.
Yeah, I can high five.
No, me and Pika
I hope this still works.
I can also.
Do it. No balls. No balls. Let's fucking go.
Jesus.
Actually, the first time my first impression of like Rando was through like Talon's mic, because when on the first the first chat, you and Talon were talking a lot, and Talon just had like the proximity mic on, and you didn't. So I would just hear him having one-way conversations with you,
Yeah.
and I was like, where is this person? Why is Talon crazy?
Yeah, I always felt bad because I was just like, I didn't have it, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I was like, also doing school, so I never sat down to figure it out, and so I was just like, oh god, I was just in the calls, and I would like sit there and like talk with Talon, and then he would start talking to someone else, and I was like, huh? And it was just like, oh, people in game, and I was like, oh.
All these conversations you didn't even hear.
Yeah, I think one of the first times now I'm thinking about, maybe Pika, did you help me build that like SCP like containment area for Talon?
I did not help you build that, but I went in a call like when you had like after you had started talking to me about the commission. I went in a call with you and Talon because I was like, I'm gonna start working on this, and it would be easier if I just joined a call with them. So I joined a call, and then I was like, what the heck is this? And then you guys explained it to me, and I was like, I still don't get it, but okay, have fun.
I'm pretty sure I was there. Because I remember seeing the containment. I remember the containment breach.
Yeah,
I wasn't there when Talon broke containment, but
it was at the same time that hacker got on the server, because a hacker joined like not soon after like we had made the containment area.
Oh yeah, I fucking forgot about that.
I think that containment thing was actually made into a video.
Was it?
I think so. Let me see if I can find it.
My like Shelby, whatever you just said about me being terrified, I don't remember that at all. So I really must have been out of it.
Oh yeah, no, you were just sitting there. You just sat there. You didn't move. You were just sitting there by the campfire, staring at the campfire. And I was like, does anybody need food? And you said nothing. And like Para looks at you, throws you some fish, and then leaves. And you were just sitting there, staring into the fire, holding fish silently. And I was like, alright, okay. And then I just kind of awkwardly kept running around. Ended up following Para around for a while.
I don't remember you or Sack in the first shack at all.
I was looking through I only have a little bit of footage from the first shack, and it's just a smut shop.
Okay, so I remember that.
I didn't hear about that until Edgewater.
So I was on VC. This was one of the first few times I was on VC in a big group of people. I was thoroughly intimidated. And all of a sudden, this dude with a stupidly deep voice, like, I remember Bale going like, please read this out loud, please. And he was like, fine. I'm sitting here just like, because I didn't want to hear it. I was just like, And so he starts reading this book, and I'm just sitting here just not having a good time. And it's like, I kind of don't want to be here, but I don't want to leave either. And then I got a phone call. I'm like, oh, hey, look, what timing? I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta take this. And it was a telemarketer. But I love
it. Was the one guy who sounded like a corpse husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeezy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, no, Yeezy didn't talk for the longest time. Who was it?
I forget his fucking name.
I think he's still in the shack.
He is.
He joined when we were doing the Origin server that last time. I remember that. And then everyone was like, whoa, you. And we were like, aha.
I can't find the mouse. Oh, there it is. Let me see. Hold on. Let me. I remember. I remember the voice, but I don't remember the person at all. Fuck. Because we all, like, it was like the bit, like, they would join. It's like, oh, they're on.
Ragnarok.
Oh, no. It was the box berry dude that they did.
Ragnarok was Ragnarok's the person.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Huh. I remember first time, I felt like I was like one of the last people to hear Yeezy talk. Because Yeezy still doesn't really talk if they join calls anymore. But,
yeah.
But,
He's
like,
a very quiet man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just funny because, like, there, I remember, like, a few weeks, and people were like, oh, yeah, like, Yeezy was talking in the call the other day, and I was like, what? Like,
I know, it was a shock for me, too.
I was like,
One of my favorite moments that's recorded, you know the Shelby villain arc moment?
Yeah.
Of course.
One of the cool things of that I didn't realize until watching it back was Yeezy unmuted, so he could say, let's go Shelby, and then he muted back up, and it was just like...
We were all rooting for you. It was
great. That was funny. It's still one of my most
awesome.
favorite moments. I showed it to my boss, and my boss likes that moment.
Aww.
Oh,
This is great.
Was
I love that moment so much.
That was such a great. Oh my god.
Yeah, I should play Hypixel again, yeah.
I should. It's been forever.
I don't want to get the Bed Wars again, please. No.
I remember that, and I remember this is back when I didn't know Sacropero well either, and they both were addicted to Bed Wars, and I hate PvP. I don't like PvP. Like, I will do PvP to play with friends, but it's like, you know what? I want to get to know these people. All they do is Bed Wars. So I want to learn more about Bed Wars, and you're like, okay. And I'm like, warning, I'll be shit. And then you're like, okay. And then I ended up joining you guys playing Bed Wars, and that's how I got to know you two very well.
Yeah, it was just kind of a thing because that's literally how I met Palo. It was through Bed Wars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, it was me and our mutual friend Mads who we were playing, and then we started vibing with this guy in another team. It was like, oh hey, let's get into the Discord. So we did, and that's how I met Palo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember like first time I ever talked to Sack because I don't remember. Because it was just like it was never like one-on-one
it's
calls,
just
but it's like
beta
group calls.
again.
Beta,
I didn't start. I don't think I started talking to Sack until beta stuff with Shelby.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember being like in calls and stuff like for Jackbox or like Minecraft or something, but
Yeah.
besides that, I don't really.
I think my first memory was when Shelby was making the beta groups, and then you were like, "Oh my god, you're an angel. We gotta do the duo thing."
I remember that.
Did you ever,
Yeah.
when me and Pika were building like a bunch of glass shit on the like Fishlantis, I don't remember the other name of it right now. Did you help at some point, or were you like nagging at us?
Me?
Yeah, I feel like I remember you being like.
I remember
saying.
I remember talking with you guys,
Yeah.
like while you were working on that. I helped with the lighting in there.
Yeah, right. You did the redstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like, "Hey, Stack knows Redstone. Let's go bug him about it."
Yeah, that was. I guess that was also around the same time as beta, like as all of us joining beta. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, makes sense.
Mhm.
Goodness, the fucking chaos that was beta at the beginning.
In the beginning, yeah, that was wild.
It's still
We don't-
like 2 days. It's been. I don't know if
It's been like less than 48 hours, and it's been like a year for us.
That's why
I thought
Shelby is suffering.
this was supposed to take the tutorial was supposed to take. I've gotten through that tutorial with a group of 3 people
You just got the
in
wrong
2 weeks once. 2 weeks.
You just got the wrong mix of people.
You got.
You just let
Like
you let Trippy and Para be a little silly and goofy.
Yeah, you
let
didn't.
him
It's
bust
like
through the
half
fucking
your
door.
fault because you didn't even stop that. You're like, fine.
Like,
You
yeah,
did let it happen.
Honestly,
That is kind of on
I
you.
had to go through
Could've.
bullshit to prevent a lot of shit before that. Like, I know Chirpy came up to me like, I have this idea. I'm like, that probably won't work. She's like, I have this idea. I'm like, no. And she's like, this idea. And I'm like, bruh. And then after all, I was like, you know what? Just fucking fine. Do what you're gonna do, man. I don't think how this works. And then that happened, and I'm just like,
Oh my goodness.
But we have so many emotional moments now. Like
Yeah,
me
yes,
flying
like
into a
getting
grocery.
slapped to the back rooms. I remember.
There was so much laughing
So
and
much
giggling
character
about
development
stuff.
within
Character
48
development.
Oh my god,
That's
guys!
my brand of character development. Yep.
hours. Hey,
I've been
yo.
going through so much character development in beta. You guys
For real.
don't
Poor
know.
Pika.
I
Poor
know.
Pika.
I know.
It really seems like you need a hand.
God damn it.
Yo, we just gotta follow.
Hey.
Yo.
Yes, through all the
Yay.
lag.
Yo, let's
Yo.
go.
Yippee! But hey, in 5 minutes, when you guys finally hear this, if you are watching and you aren't followed, change
Do
that.
it.
Change that. Oh,
Anyways,
Oh yeah, we
I
have
wonder if they'll
the.
stay long enough to hear it. Anyways.
you
No,
don't
one day
never
when
know.
the stream works, they could say, "Hey, I was one of the OGs. I didn't know what was happening because it was a beautiful PowerPoint presentation. However, I was one of the OGs," and they'll be able to say that.
If you're watching the stream right now, type peanut in the chat so we know you're a real one.
Peanut. So speaking of beta, we need to have a meeting at some point about the beta live
We do. We
We
do.
do.
I would agree.
because I was gonna have it start in March, but now there's not enough time. So
Yeah. And it's been busy. I know you're also doing school, so that's fair. I've been busy with school as well.
Yeah, I'm already doing school.
Wait.
That-
Zach, aren't you also in college?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? It's been 6 hours. I'm peacing out. Goodbye.
Yeah, well, we've been going for like 50 minutes, so I'll wrap up here in the next like 10.
Well, I was gonna say I don't
Do you have
actually
another prompt?
care. I was gonna
Do
say I don't
three
actually
prompt,
care.
like another prompt and anything?
I
Again,
was
I see
being
even
one
three.
with the meme. I don't care if we go on for longer.
I mean, most of it's been like, most of what I wrote down was like stuff that's, I don't know, just going back down memory lane of shit, and we've been doing that, so, I guess like, I don't know, what do you miss from like when we all first met, I guess?
I guess I missed how we used to be in those big VCs, like every night, new game, and we all were just like there, and it was all people we knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss that. And
Yeah.
Like, if we were getting bored of Minecraft, we hop on something else, like, okay, Jackbox, like.
We had way more time back then.
Now they're in their Fortnite moments.
And I don't play Fortnite. Yeah.
Fortnite's not something.
Honestly, though,
That and school.
you know, honestly though, like just to bring it sappy and sentimental, that's your warning. You know, I really miss how it was that huge group where we all would get to know each other and it was great. However, during that, I didn't really get to know you guys very well. Like, we didn't get to know anybody very well because there's always so many people talking that it was really hard. And through that, even though it subsided a lot, I count you guys as my friend family, and you guys mean a whole shit ton to me, and I really appreciate all of you guys. And so, like, even though that the big group thing isn't really going as much, I mean, hell, this came out of it. So honestly, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I still don't know how I got here, but okay.
Meanwhile, Sack
I gave a thumbs up, just so you know.
Sack like went to take a nap and was like wrapped up in a sleeping bag somewhere, and we were like starting to walk away. We were like, oh wait, grab him.
Yeah.
Just slinging Sack in a sleeping bag over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes. He's like, okay, let's go.
You're just like, hey,
Sack of
Shelby.
potatoes, haha.
You're like, hey, Shelby, did you drop it?
No.
You probably did drop me.
No.
I believe
What
it.
the hell? What the hell? I'm clumsy, but I'm not that clumsy. The worst that's ever happened actually, was when I was picking up my friends that I was clumsy and I wasn't paying attention. I realized that either I was gonna run into a wall or they were gonna run into a wall. So I specifically moved them because I didn't have enough time to stop, and I face planted into the wall, and they were perfectly fine.
So
and they
you
just looked down at me
threw
like,
me into a wall. That's what it is. I see how.
What?
I see how it is.
No! As I said, I was the one who went in the wall. My
I
friend
feel
was
like-
fine. They were just looking
You
down
would
at me
never
like,
do that for me.
I feel like you were like backpack mode on Shelby's back, like in the sleeping sack, just like asleep, and then Shelby like forgot that you were back there and like turned around and like bumped into a wall, like with your back to the wall.
No!
And like, oop.
What the hell, man?
It wasn't on purpose.
That sounds
but it was
about
an
right.
accident,
I
and
believe
you're
it.
clumsy.
You gotta get into the wall somehow, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Zach ended up in the wall.
That's what I was trying to say!
Sack backstory. Shelby was clumsy, and now Sack lives in the wall.
Oh my
And I
god.
live in here out of
that's great.
spite.
Oh.
You're like, fine, I guess I'm here now.
I imagine you're still in the sleeping sack, just like crawling through like a fucking caterpillar.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I believe it.
What's that noise in the wall? Oh, that's just Sack.
The Sack is still angry at me. Pipe bomb gets pushed through the hole in my wall.
Fucking inchworming. through.
Metal pipe SFX.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Oh my god.
No, I think like I do miss like the big groups as well. Like it was fun to have like those moments, but like it's easier to like have these smaller groups to get, like you said, get to know people, but also just IRL shit. It's like easier to like be like, hey, like you guys want to get on, and like we can all get on and like enjoy it with the understanding of like we all have our IRL shit that might get in the way as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fun. I like. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I've just collected the people that I like in this server already, so I'm just like, you guys, like, yeah. I prefer the smaller calls. It's easier to talk in, and I'm not just because like in the bigger calls, all I'm doing is giggling. I get no words. I get
Valid.
words.
I remember like
Nice.
trying to talk all the time, and then I would just get talked over, or I would just lose everything, and then I would just be,
Yeah.
and then I'll be sitting there the whole time, just like, yeah. Hey guys, what about this? And then I randomly say the weirdest shit out of nowhere because I was wanting to say it for like 20 minutes. Everybody's like, where the fuck did that come from? And I'm just like, 20 minutes ago. I starts twitching.
Oh man.
I'd say I think that's actually where it was one of those. It was through one of those moments. I think it was from like a murder house in Hypixel where I mentioned some things about psychology, and then somehow Sack and I ended up in a voice call, and I was teaching Sack about the existence of psychology.
There's a brain. It does things. It's weird. There was my degree.
No, there's thoughts up there. Ain't that
I don't got those.
Did you know the brain cell, the singular one, bounces against the one wall?
It does the thing that the old DVD logo used to do, and sometimes you get a thought when it goes to.
But when it happens to me though, when that happens, I just get a migraine.
Oh.
No thoughts, only pain.
No, actually, you do have thoughts, even if you don't notice them. Remember when I called?
Yeah,
Can
what
I?
are
Can
your
I?
thoughts? Sorry.
Can I? Hey, Seth. Hey, Seth, can I call you out on that one story where you wanted me to go when I was talking about how I'm like stupidly fast at understanding who people are and all that? And you asked,
your cheat codes for the bullshit. Yeah.
yeah, can I call you out on that one neurodivergent one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this is really fucking funny. So I'm talking about how it only takes me like a week to 2 weeks to get to know kind of how people are and how they act, like a couple conversations. And so I'm able to understand people very fast. And Zach was all like, oh, about how long did it take you to get to know me? And I forgot what I said. If I'm right, it was like 2 weeks. And then
You said like a day or two.
oh yeah, no, I got the times mixed up. It was like a day or two for me to kind of understand what Sack was all about. And then Sack is just like, okay, how long did it take you to figure out that I was neurodivergent? And I was like, 2 weeks, because I remember specifically the moment that I realized. And it's one of my most favorite things to be able to notice in people. For everybody who's neurodivergent out there, I bet that you do this thing. And it's called pausing after you make a joke, so that you can take in information to see how people are responding to your joke before you respond back to the joke. And what this looks like with Sack specifically is Sack will make a joke, and then he'll pause, and then when people start laughing, he'll also laugh. Or if people get awkward, he'll be like, I'm just kidding, or something like that. And there's always
I
that
laugh
notable
regardless.
pause. There's always that you do laugh regardless. Most people either go just kidding. No, Sack just laughs. Sack just wants to see how people react first. And so there's a notable pause after jokes or something that people might not take well, you're not sure. There's a very noticeable pause, and it was really funny because Sack said, I don't do that, and then Sack made a joke and paused, and I'm like, haha, see you paused, and Sack said, wait, shit, and to avoid it, Sack was like, see, look, joke, see, I didn't pause that time, and then they paused.
I tried to speed myself up, but there was still a pause in there.
And so it was funny because Sack did speed themselves up because they said, joke, see, look, I didn't pause right after it with no pause, but then they paused. After they said that they didn't pause. And it's like, yep. And I remember Sack just being like, what the fuck? And I'm just laughing at Sack the whole time, just like, eh.
Honestly, you say it's a neurodivergent thing. I say I'm just closing my dialogue box. That's all it is. Just waiting for them to press the prompt.
Poor Sack.
It's one of my favorite things because I've realized I do that as well. And a lot of my friends also do that. And I just find it to be fucking beautiful. Because I can just tell it's like, oh, yep, You're seeing how people are reacting right now, aren't you? You neurodivergent friendo.
Oh.
It's also kind of thing that, like, it took me years of kind of like figuring myself out to realize I am fucking mentally ill to a severe degree in some places. And here you are, less than 48 hours clocking my entire ass.
Zach even made me go like, all right, how am I neurodivergent? And I'm just like, I don't do that. I don't actually say it because I don't want to diagnose my friends. And then Zach made me, and apparently I was correct.
I mean, it's not. I mean, you heard me talk about random shit for an hour, so it's not that surprising.
To be fair, I actually didn't realize that was a part of that thing until recently. It was through behaviors, such as like pausing before you speak, amongst other things, that made me clock you on that. So. Yeah, no, I didn't realize that until the other day when my therapist said, "Oh yeah, no, that's in this, and then you have this." I'm like, "That's what that is," and then it made everything make more sense with everything.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Hey! Just because I have the notebook in front of me doesn't mean I notice it from my own shit. But yeah, no, it's funny.
Okay.
I read people on vibes. I knew immediately, Sag. I'm just. I'm not.
Ah!
Oh no!
I'm about to have a crisis.
Continue.
We love you, Zach.
Usually the people that I click with the most are some sort of neurodivergent. My brain is just like, oh, you're weird, like me, and then I befriend them.
That one's fair. Rando, I swear to fucking God, don't you say shit.
I can't fucking read people on that shit. I'm no licensed professional.
Thank God.
Shelby and I ain't licensed.
I ain't licensed. I just take psychology classes. I don't graduate for another year, man.
Oh man. I don't know. I don't know about. I don't know.
You're just like, I'm just here, man.
You're just like, I'm here, man. I'm here.
That's it. I'm here. Okay.
Yeah, no, honestly.
Oh.
Huh?
It's been an hour. That's what I was gonna say.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
When did you get chocolate?
Yum.
When did you get chocolate?
She said chocolate this entire time.
I did not register that you had chocolate.
It's like
I've just been numbing the whole time, man.
She said this before we started.
Was it when I was muted?
No.
The joke about chocolate. So I was watching a horror movie with there's this new streamer I've been watching, the Crystal guy. And he did a thing where he was doing a movie night and it was a horror movie, and I was like, you know what? I'm off with horror, but I'll try to watch it anyway. And so I'm watching this movie. It's a really tense moment, and then somebody bangs on my door. I nearly shit myself. I nearly fall out of my chair, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I like slowly get up. I crack the door. I open. I look up. Nobody's there, and I'm just like, I look down, and it's a bag of chocolate with "gay" written on it. You're gay. I still have the. Wait, did I throw away the paper? No, I was gonna keep the paper because it was funny. God damn it.
I'm guessing it's someone
But
you
yeah, I
know.
said gay. Oh yeah, no. I figured out who it was later, but I didn't know who it was at first. So I messaged a bunch of people, and I came back with chocolate. Just like, well, that was somebody knocking on my door and giving me chocolate, and people were like, oh. So I nearly shit myself, and then I got chocolate. I mean, it's a neutral situation because of that, but now I have chocolate, so
Chocolate.
may have almost shit myself.
Chocolate.
But chocolate.
Sorry.
Chocolate.
Candace females, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. But I really wanted to scream it, so just kind of imagine that and roll with it.
I'll imagine it being whispered through the walls.
But loudly.
There we go. Okay. Let's wrap this shit up, because it's been over an hour. So, I'm calling it. Fuck you now.
Oh, okay.
Everybody say bye. We're gonna.
Bye.
We're gonna go bye.
Bye.
Hold on. I'm a bye, 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 bye.
Mhm.